tells your mother she wants you to be sure to pick up some milk when you go to the store.
Yeah. But what was that other thing you did?
It's called taking a message. When you take a call and it's not for you, and the person it's for isn't there, ask to take a message.
Take a message when the person isn't there? You take a... Hey, and what a great idea for a song as well. That was from my musician friend. Here we go, ready? When you answer the phone, but the person is not home, to whom they wish to speak to, because the person isn't... Hold it again, wait again. To whom, when you want to go, I'll tell you what to do. Here we go. When the person, you know what you do when you have trouble with the phone? Ask Dan. Let Dan explain it to you, because Dan's really good with explaining stuff about the phone. So Dan, do it now. Explain it.
If you take a call and it's not for you, and the person it's for isn't there, ask to take a message, or tell them to call back later. But always be polite.
Dan, that was very good. Not much of a song, but very good. Speaking of very good, I know that I am. And I know that I'll be seeing you next time seeing me when Schemer Presents. Schemer Presents. Oh. Ring, 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 ring. Hello? How to share. Oh, hello. I'm Schemer, and this is Schemer Presents. And I have a show today that is so great you can't even say anything about it. Anyway, with me today is my very special nephew, Schemy. Say hello, Schemy.
Hello, Schemy.
Kids, I'm glad I was never one. Anyways, we have a guest today, and... Oh! Must be him now. Guess I'll answer the door.
What are you doing here?
Well, yes, Buster, Schemy Buster. This is Buster, whose uncle is J.B. King Esquire, and he owns the entire Indian Valley Railroad, which means that his uncle is actually my boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and don't you forget it.
No.
So, when am I gonna star in that TV show of yours? Hey, said I was gonna be the star of the show.
Well, actually, you're both going to be... It's a twin billing, and, hey, you're not even twins. Have a seat. Here we go. Oh, very good. Listen, it's going to be a great show, but first I have a very special treat for the both of you. So I want you to shut your eyes and close your ears. Good? Very special thing for the two little buddies. Okay, open them up. Look, Schemy for you. Lime Time Slime. My last jar. Just for you, my little friend. And look, my last bag of Corodios. For you, Buster. Yeah, just for you. Now, why am I just giving these things away for free? I mean, have my big brain started leaking out of my genius skull? No. No, in fact, I'm doing it because today we're going to be learning a very important lesson. And that lesson is... how to share.
Forget it! These are mine now! End of story!
Uncle Schemer, I'm not going to share any of mine if he's not going to share any of his.
But, boys, wait a minute. You have to understand the beauty of what it is that I'm talking about. When we share, we make an investment. And then we become sharing people.
What do you mean, we?
Now, you hand that over right now. Come on.
Why do I have to share mine if he doesn't have to share his?
He does have to share his.
Then tell
All right, I will. Now, listen. I'm suggesting, and I think it would be a good idea if we shared, that you would get some of his if you gave yours to him, and you would get some of his if everybody just...
See if I care!
Fine, I don't want your Corodios anyways.
Hey, break it up. Look at a bunch of kids. Forget about it. That's it. Give me this bag. Give me this. Let me let go of this. Let me go. Oh, great. This is great. Great. People in video land, do not pay attention to this because the sharing part has not happened yet. This is not the sharing part. My favorite shirt, tie, and jacket ruined. Look at this. I'm trying to teach you kids how to share. And look what happens to Schemer. Ruined for the rest of the show. I try to give you some Corodios. Look at this. Look at this stuff all over me. Hey. that's not bad. Kind of slimy, yet kind of crunchy. Hey, isn't this so bad?
Let me taste that.
Hey, no way. If I can't taste your snack, then you can't taste my jacket.
I'll tell my uncle.
Have a sleeve.
This stuff isn't bad. Try some, Skinny.
Hey, you're right. This is amazing.
And we invented it.
We're a genius.
You know, this is a really great kind of sharing, huh? I mean, after all, think about it. It was your slime and your Carodios and my jacket and wardrobe. Listen, you two have been great sports, and we learned a lot, so from me to you, let's finish off my jacket there. Go ahead, dig in.
Yeah, great. That's one of the good things about sharing. You always end up with more than what you started with.
Yeah. And something you wouldn't have had if you wouldn't have shared.
Hey, you want to try on my hat?
Okay, sure. You want to try on my watch?
Yeah, wicked. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, that puts me in the mood for a song. All right, here we go. Sharing is kind of like caring, which is kind of like herring, which is kind of like a fish, which is kind of like sharing. Gee, I don't know what that meant, but I do know this. Sharing is very important and very good. And so are these Carodios. Hey, you know something? I need some more Carodios to go with this dip. You gotta go out and get some. Get some. Oh. What do I do with my wallet? Hey! My wallet is inside my jacket! Those guys took my jacket! Okay. Okay, listen, I gotta get going. Hope to see you next time. Seeing me, seeing you. When Schemer presents, my jacket! I want the jacket with the line flow! How to be smart. Oh, hello, and welcome to Schemer Presents. As usual, I am, as it were, so to speak, Schemer. This, well, it's big, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's called the Oxford Anthology of Intelligent Writing. I say I think because I'm not actually reading it. What I'm actually reading is this. How to Make Money by Brushing Your Teeth. It's a classic. I read it once a year. Still, I want you to think I'm reading the big book. Because, well, it has to do with today's lesson. Which happens to be how to be smart. Now, there's lots of reasons why it's so important to be smart. And to help you understand that, well, I brought along a very scientific chart to help explain things. All right, now, smart people like you. Here we are. Ready? If you are smart, then people will say, wow, and they will like you, which will cause other people to think you are smart, which makes them say, wow, and they will also like you, and around infinitum for a long time. Well, but it doesn't really matter if you're smart. See, as long as people think that you're smart. That's why today's real lesson is how to seem to be smart. Now, there are two basic ways to seem smarter than you actually are. One is to have things around, and the other is to have things to say. Let's start with the things that you must have around. Now, take this. This is chess. It's a very smart game. But I know what you're saying to me. You're saying, now, Schemer, what happens if I don't know how to play chess? Well, that's no problem. If somebody asks you to play chess, you simply turn to them and say, no, I'm not in a chessy mood today. Here's another thing you want to have around. A big book by Shakespeare. Carry it around wherever you go. If you want people to think you're smart, you simply say to them, that reminds me of a big book by Shakespeare. All right. Another thing you want to have around is this. Art. People think you're a real brain if you have stuff like this around and like it.